Hi everyone, I am Serkat and welcome to my channel where I showcase board games from Japan. In today's video, we will be looking at mate. I'll be showing you how to play it and I'll be sharing my thoughts at the end of the video. So mate is a 3 to 4 player trick-taking game by VicVillage. VicVillage is the duo of game designer Leo and illustrator HIGAWIND. This is their latest title that they released at the Tokyo Game Market Spring 2026. So its name is not really mate, even though that's so suited to, being with the theme of a dog. But mate in Japanese basically means wait. And in this trick-taking game, you're gonna be shifting between wanting to win tricks and wanting to lose tricks. Just like how when you give an instruction to your dog, when you're feeding it, like wait and go. That's the idea behind it. Anyway, let's move on to show you how to play the game. Let's start with the setup real quick. You have two types of cards, the instruction cards and the dog cards that you'll be playing with. Separate them into their own decks. There's two types of instruction cards. You have stay and go. If you're playing with 3 players, remove one stay card at random and keep it face down, don't look at it. Then mix together the stay and the go cards and place them face down to form a single pile. If you're playing with 4 players instead, remove 4 stay cards. Then take the dog cards and shuffle them thoroughly together. If you're playing with 3 players, deal out 16 cards each. And if you're playing with 4 players, deal out 12 cards each. Either player count, you'll have 2 dog cards remaining when you deal everything out. Keep them face down and put them to the side. Then each player checks out their hand. If you're playing with 3 players, each player will discard 2 cards. If you're playing with 4 players, you will discard 1 card. Take the discarded cards and mix them together with the 2 remaining cards. You should not look at them, so they should be kept face down. And those cards will be used as rewards during the game. And with that, you're ready to start. First player is whoever most recently told their dog, stay. Now let's look at the rules of the game. The important thing in mate are the instruction cards. These determine whether you want to lose or whether you want to win the trick. You have 2 types. You have the stay, which is the blue colored one, and you have the go, which is the orange colored ones. On their back, they both have the same back, so you won't be able to tell. But at the start of the trick, you're going to flip one over from the instruction deck, and that is now indicating what the instruction for that trick is. In this case, we have the blue one, stay. And when it's the stay, you don't want to win the trick because any tricks you win are going to be worth negative points during the stay stage. And any tricks you win during the go stage are going to be worth points. So you start the trick and you have your instruction card visible. And this is a must-follow trick-taking game. So that means that you need to follow the color of the card that the first player played. If you don't have that color, that suit, then you don't have to follow. You can play any color from your hand. But if you do, you need to follow. However, this game has a bit of a twist. Normally in trick-taking games, the winner would be the highest number of the cards that followed the lead suit. But in this one, the following the suit doesn't matter in determining the winner. In fact, there is a hierarchy on how to determine the winner. So the first level is you look if there is any card in the trick that matches the number on the instruction card visible for that trick. So even if that card is not the highest number, if it matches the number on the instruction card, then that card trumps. If there is 2 or more cards that match the number of the instruction card, then the later played one is the winner. And again, its suit doesn't matter. If from the played cards in the trick, none of them match the number of the instruction card, then the highest numbered card wins. The suit doesn't matter. If 2 or more cards tie for the highest number, then the later played card wins. The winner of the trick collects the card and puts them into a pile in front of them. You're going to keep track of the tricks that you win because they're going to be worth either negative or positive points. So if you win while a stay card is visible, then you're going to collect the cards and put them face down. Face down trick piles are worth -2 points at the end of the game. because it basically implies that you didn't follow the instruction. You're not a good dog. You didn't stay. You went straight to the food and ate it. But if you win when a go instruction is visible, then you're gonna collect the tricks, and then you're gonna take the card that you won the trick with and put it at the top face up. That trick is going to be worth positive points, exactly the number that is written on the card. So for example, if I won the trick while this go card was visible, the go 3, and I won it with a 3 because I followed the number of the instruction card, then now I have positive 3 points. Another important thing to keep in mind when the instruction card is go is that, as we mentioned, when you determine the winner, it was always the later played card if there's ever a tie. And when there is a go card, then the winner takes the trick, but then the second player, or the second to last, the penultimate played card that tied with the winner also gets to take some points. So if the winner won by matching the number on the instruction card or by having the highest number, then the player that played before them that matched the same number, they get to draw a card from the discard pile. And sometimes, funnily enough, that second player may end up getting more points than the winner of the trick. So in this example here, we have 3 players that played the same number. They've matched the instruction card. The winner is this player here, who was the last played card. And then the second winner is this card here, who played right before. This player here, the third one, they're not a winner. So it's always, you've got the later played card and then the second later played card. The winner of the trick will collect the cards. They've earned 7 points. And then the second winner gets to draw a card from the discard pile. So they're going to keep that card face up in front of them to remind them that they have now positive points. The winner of the trick starts the next trick, and you're going to keep playing until you finish playing all your cards. Then you're going to tally up your score. Any tricks you won during stay instruction cards have been placed face down. Those are worth -2 points each. And any tricks you won with a go instruction card, as we mentioned, the card that you won the trick with is face up, and that's going to be positive points, the number written on the card. Write down the scores, then the player with the lowest score starts the next round. You're gonna play as many rounds as there are players, and at the end, whoever has the highest score is the winner. And this is how you play mate. So here's my thoughts now about this game. It's very interesting. It really twists your brain because you do a lot of things that you don't normally do in trick-taking games, such as, for example, the fact that determining the winner of the trick doesn't matter with the suit. So even though you have to follow suit to play down the cards in the trick, that doesn't determine the winner. And you're basically playing this game where I found that I really had to manage my hand, because you really don't want to play these high numbers because you will end up winning, and most of the tricks that you'll be playing are stay instruction cards. So usually you're playing trying not to win the trick, and you're trying to save the numbers which are for the go instruction cards, which are 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And you're keeping these cards in your hand, waiting for that go card to appear, and trying to keep card what has appeared, what hasn't. And you are also kind of though expecting that players will try and also play the same number. They're going to try and win with by trumping and playing the same number as the instruction card. And you often get the thing where you will have the second winner, as they say, which again, it happened often that you ended up getting more points than the winner of the trick. But yeah, as I mentioned, you're really trying to manage your hand, where you're trying not to win tricks, and then you're waiting and waiting for that go to appear. And also, oftentimes when I was playing with people, you could see kind of how it was twisting in their head that you know, they will play down a card and then they would realize it's the same number as the stay instruction card. They were like, no, because that automatically makes them win the trick, which is -2 points. Interestingly, if you are able to manage your hand well and kind of keep track of what cards have been played, and if you are counting cards, it definitely gives you a lot of, puts you ahead quite easily. And you could make it in such a way that if you're the first player and there is a go card, you can play the number to match exactly. And that kind of makes it very hard for other players to win that trick, because of course you have the following suit. And the only way basically they can win it, if you're the first player, is that they need to both not have that suit to follow, and they need to have the number that is on the instruction card. So it's these two very specific situations that tend to appear more near the end of the round. So if any go cards appear at the start and you are the first player, then you will have that advantage. But I guess to become the first player, you need to kind of win those negative points just so you can have that lead. But you may end up finding yourself where you're like, you're still winning and you're racking up these -2, -2, -2, because they are quite a bit like, it's not a -1, it's -2, and winning 5 of them now suddenly, you know, you're -10 points. But when you do get that like 9 show up, you know, and then you start getting those points in, or especially if you can win any with that 10, yeah, those can be quite powerful moments. So I often found that super exciting when that kind of big win was happening. And yeah, it's all about kind of, yeah, I found it to have so much, you had to do a lot of holding back, which was very funny because it's very thematic, right? The whole game is about, you're like giving the instruction to the dog, like, don't eat, stay. So yeah, I often felt that, that like, oh, you're giving in, and then, oh, the go card is here, go. So yeah, that was very interesting in Mate. And actually from this duo, VicVillage, and this designer, Leo, I have gotten my hands on a couple more of their games. So we have Kate and Petir and Vivo. And I'm very excited to also start playing this as well. I mentioned in a previous video, so what I want to do with this channel is to also do an introspection or a look into kind of a designer's history. And you know, you want to look also at their newer titles, but looking back to some of their older titles and how their design has grown, I think it's a very fun exercise to do. So if you're watching this video and I have already uploaded videos about these games, I will have linked them down below, and we'll have also probably have a video where I specifically look into all the games together and discuss. So expect that to happen, but for now, if you're watching it as soon as it's been uploaded, I only have Mate, but I look forward to trying these games out. And if you have played Mate, or if you found this game interesting, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. Bye!